This morning, I drank too much caffeine, and I started down an internet rabbit hole. I came across this concept of the ideal day, or the perfect day, where people will try to imagine up the string of events and routines that their ideal utopian self would have and do on a daily basis, and supposedly they would have this happy, wonderful life if only they could achieve this ideal day. And I thought to myself, actually, that sounds nice. I'd like to try that. And since I'm a doer and not just a dreamer, I'm actually going to do it. It's not an experiment if all you do is theorize. Today I'm going to plan it, and tomorrow I'm going to do it. And by the end of this experiment, I would like 3 questions answered. 1, what would I consider to be my ideal day? 2, is this supposed ideal something that's actually achievable physically in terms of time? 3, would I feel any differently afterwards? Is this ideal day even something to strive for to begin with? Now, as much as I like to fantasize about having somebody to do all my chores for me, and in the future I would like to have a house and a spouse and kids, right now I don't have those things, so this is going to be my current ideal day, not just some kind of like fantasy, utopian future ideal day. I want something that's actually achievable right now. Plus, I think it's good to have some challenges in life. They give us purpose, something to fight for, something to achieve. And so I'm not going to pretend like I don't need 8 hours of sleep, because I do. And I need to shower daily and have time for working, and so all of that stuff that might be considered unideal in some kind of utopian dream world is still going to be a part of this experiment. The point of this is not that I'm aspiring to have the ideal day every day, but if I know that it exists and it's vetted and it's possible, then maybe on a daily basis I can incorporate 1 or 2 things from my ideal day, and that's a bit more doable, I think. Or maybe the entire thing's going to need readjusting and I'm going to have to do more experiments in the future in order to find something that's actually usable. So what I've done here is list out the hours when I'll be awake on the left, and on the right I've listed out things that right now I think I'd like to incorporate. Some of these aren't going to be achievable tomorrow because I just don't have the materials or the ingredients needed, but I'll go through the motions of it and I think I'll still be able to learn something from that, hopefully. This is not intended to be some kind of method of optimizing productivity so I can work as much as possible. Not at all. This is intended to optimize the amount of enjoyment that I can wring out of every single day. My goal is at the end of the day to be able to lay down and relax and say to myself, that was a good day. I'm not looking to restrict myself with rigid routines or schedules. I find, though, that lately I've tended to crave normalcy and simple pleasures, like going for a walk. So tomorrow I'm going to try out this new schedule and I'll let you all know the results. Wish me luck.